Hi, I'm Hedgehog Gamer 555, and so you might have seen the post that I made saying that I got a new plush to replace the Cali plush, and that plush is a plush of Cure Sword from Doki Doki Precure. But if you missed the Cali plush, then I was planning on switching between them in between videos, so yeah. Anyway, so without further ado, let's get into today's video. So this is the Rose Pact from Precure 5 GoGo. It's from the same series as the Milky Note laptop that I reviewed a while ago. I also have the Toy Curemo transformation device. Unfortunately, it's broken, or it doesn't really work that well. But anyway, that means I have every Precure 5 GoGo electronic toy. So yes, I managed to get this on Bandai for only like $5 because the seller didn't test it to see if it worked. Fortunately, it did work. There was a little bit of residue on the battery terminals, so I thought it might not work, but fortunately it does. Anyway, it flips open like an original DS. Or like a DS Lite, since that was the latest version when this one came out. Anyway, you'll see there's just an animation playing. Unlike the Milky Note, this does not have an off button, so it's just constantly going. Anyway, this isn't the stylus that came with it, but I was going to use it for this, so these just show your that says, I believe that says something like card sticker. This is, wait, no. Sometimes it registers your attaches twice, so I just wanted to make sure. This is Milk Box, which has a bunch of different types of items that you can give to the Palmier monarch that's currently residing in the Rose Pact. It's that guy. So anyway, it's also this screen which says Palmier something. But anyway, this one has some games you can play, so let's do that. You're supposed to spin on this pad. Got that item. You're supposed to roll this ball to a snowman. Also, for some reason, those lights are constantly lighting up when a game is happening. Oh, it looks like my Cure line is ringing. So yeah, I knew having a bunch of Precure toys, then this would happen eventually. Oh, Milk is saying something. Anyway, like I was going to say before the Cure line started ringing, is you might have noticed that the Cures are barely even in this one. They do make an appearance, it's just that you just have to wait for the Rose Pact to start beeping like it's some kind of doorbell, and then either a Cure or their non-transformed form will appear and say something. Seems to be the only time they appear. Crap, I went back. Anyway, this one says to like do a zigzag instead of spinning the not really sure what the point of the monsters appearing is. I got a book. Something about the item that I got, I'd assume. This is some random game where Milk dances. See, oh, I guess now you have to spin it on this. But anyway, so yeah. If you couldn't tell, there's like a big, like, I don't know, there's like a thing on the screen that's like a bulge of LCD something. Oh, nice. I got it. I got 10 points. So yeah. Something else about an item. But I guess it's probably just like, or maybe it's since there's like some dots at the end, it's like, maybe it's like you have too many of this item or something. Like I said, I'll translate it when I edit this video. Oh, somehow I went back. I haven't played this game yet. You have to draw a zigzag to help a syrup fly, I guess. It's a violin. Just saying something different. So that was the last game. So anyway, let's well, there's this option where you could just, oh, I guess this actually has all of them. But yeah, you have, these are all the different these are all the different Palmyr monarchs that, so if you so desire, you can choose another one and have, if you so desire, you can choose another one to interact with Milk. Also, there's a card slot on the side because you're supposed to insert these like cards for these things called palmins. Similar to how the first show, one of the main premises was catching pinkies with the pinky catch. One of the main premises of this show is to catch palmins by taking pictures of them. If you do this by turning the Curemose screen sideways, there's a camera on the back, but it's not actually a real camera, because would you really expect this thing to be able to display real photos? Anyway, so yeah. This just shows that, I think that's called, that option is called Rose Pact. Anyway, this is like to transfer palmins from your Curemo to your Rose Pact, but I think you can transfer items to other Rose Pacts too or something. I believe it can also communicate with the Milky Note, but I'm not sure on that. And there's settings. This does have a name programmed into it, but unfortunately I can't really read it. Though I believe the second character is supposed to be Ko, and the third one might be the character To, but I'm not really sure what the first one is. Anyway, if I figure it out, then I'll try to post it on screen right now. Anyway, but yeah, I think that should about do it for the Rose Pact. It's a pretty interesting device, but there's not really that much you can do with it if you don't really have a working cure mode to transmit pinkies or palmins to it. So anyway, until next time, Hedgehog Gamer 555 out.